I don't know if we've said this before. We're feeling very overwhelmed right now. We're mildly suicidal, I guess. One thing that isn't often really talked about with PGAD is the overall effect it has on your, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and sexual health. People tend to focus on the pain and the symptoms, mostly the orgasms and the pain, but they don't talk about really the mental health aspect other than obliquely mentioning the seven suicidal. People don't really like talking about that. I'm assuming maybe they're ashamed of it. For someone who's experienced suicidality since they were 6 years old, I don't really not a problem. I've been feeling quite overwhelmed for a few hours now. The temperature sensitivity, which we mentioned in just the previous video there, takes an enormous toll. It really does. It must expend a lot of calories. We did have a couple pieces of pizza, a couple pieces of bread and butter. We might eat some chips. We'll have to eat something before we take our medication at 11. I think it's about just after 9 o'clock. We have to stay up till 11 to take our medication, and then we're gonna go to bed. And tomorrow we have sex therapy. The overwhelm that occurs for us happens about 3 to 4 days a week, where we experience some level of suicidality. Like right now. Oh, the exhaustion, the pain, the emotional confusion, the frustration, and the knowledge that it just doesn't ever go away. The unpredictability is a huge issue for us, and that's trauma related. And it makes us more emotionally vulnerable. It absolutely does. Everything is so intersectional. The lack of appetite, the you know, triggers the anorexia. Everything. The fear of having orgasms in public triggers the agoraphobia. So everything. It's we don't get respite. We don't get one normal day ever. That's why I think you go to the suicidality because just you give up. Like, no, I'm done. Enough. No more. That's what it is. And then there you can go into the rabbit hole of rage, which is no fun either. Oh. So yeah, it's not often discussed, but it should be.